around the world, and we are an experience. You can come in, you can engage, and you can taste wine. We started this as part of the revitalization of downtown Detroit. I'm one of the first Black businesses, as well as women businesses that's located on Woodward Avenue. That was part of the revitalization that Dan Gilbert has started in terms of building back Detroit. One thing that makes us proud is that we consider ourselves a community store. Me as a single mom, started this business by participating in programs, participating in competitions to be able to get the fund that we needed to be able to start this. Because I felt having a destination place where people like me learn how to engage and use wine was a beautiful thing. So come on, let me give you a tour. Hi, so our store is unique because we are broken down into regions. We start with hometown, which is Michigan, and then we go all the way around the world. So as you can see, we're broken up by region, and we give an opportunity to people to learn, engage, and learn about wine. What is beautiful is that when we were open and fully open for business, when we could do tastings and dinners and brunches, people would sit down in the midst of it. Then we were just very unique. We wanted to be a destination as well. And we also had a champagne sparkling wine room where we kept it broken up by different places around the world. So we have champagne here, rosés here, as well as our sweet wines. It was really cool. We loved it. When we were open, people would just come in and have tastings. We bring winemakers in around the country, and we will come in here and we will actually have tastings and dinners. Well, we're not able to do that right now because of the pandemic. We basically have turned an experience like our tables into shipping stations. And it's been really difficult for us because in our business in Michigan with the laws, in order to be able to have product in your store, you gotta pay cash. So can you imagine what our cash flow was like? And we've considered ourselves very impactful in the community because we do a lot. We actually host events where we talk about the different dynamics and changes that's going in our city, if it's gentrification. So we also connect with other entrepreneurs right here. We also too have a team of African American chefs. Those chefs are Black men that basically kind of got left out. As this restaurant boom took place in Detroit, they wasn't able to participate. But what also too makes us very unique is that we have sommeliers. And they've done a great job at making our whole store approachable. This is Shelly, one of my somms. I love her. I also consider her my right-hand man. And she actually participated in here and came and joined our team is because she thought about the impact that we had in the community. Why do you like us so much?
I wanted to come to work here because you had an incredible reputation for an amazing collection of wine. But my first day here, you had a wine and conversation, and this place was packed. And you were talking about community activism with entrepreneurs and empowering local business. And I knew from that moment on, I fell in love with what was happening here, and I was in the right place. This is so much more than just a wine store. The wine is only the beginning.
Right, so what we try to do here is not only be a representation of the culture, by being one of the few wine stores that actually sell a lot of wines from Black and women winemakers, but we also too wanted to be an opportunity as a foundation for other entrepreneurs to be able to springboard some of their other opportunities as well in the community. Being here is a pivotal point. And what we've learned during the COVID is in so many different ways. One is that if you don't have enough cash to manage this, then you're not able to survive. In the state of Michigan, you cannot buy wine on credit. You have to buy wine with cash. So you can only imagine when we shut down, you're not making any money. The other thing is too, we had to invest in technology, and we have to continue to invest in our technology to be able to compete with bigger businesses for shipping wine. We pay a premium just on our shipping alone. We do not get the same rates that we can pass on like an Amazon, which makes it very hard at times. Also too, 2020 was our year of the vision. We was expanding some of our offerings in our store to be able to compete with some of the big restaurant chains that came in from other parts of the world that saw the vitalization of Detroit and wanted to participate as well. So we were competing for our existence and being able to stay relevant in a field that sometimes can be a little crowded if you're not positioned properly. But most importantly, it was people like Cherie, who born and raised in Detroit and never seen her city so vibrant as she's seeing now. And also too, was with me part-time, but she lost her full-time job because they took advantage of the COVID opportunities and they let her go. So my job is also is to keep people like her employed, who's been with me. Cherie, why did you decide to stick it out with us and participate with us?
Because I love working here. When I first applied for a part-time job, I was just interested in a part-time job, but when I got here, I realized that it was an opportunity to learn about wine, which I love because I love to cook at home and do dinner parties, so learning about wine to be able to pair it with my food was awesome. And also working under a Black woman at a Black-owned business was just like the epitome of awesomeness for me. So when Regina asked me to come back after COVID, I was simply ecstatic because I was like, I get to enjoy what I love every day.
So in closing, if you decide to support us and help us continue moving forward, not only do you see that we bring relevance to our community, but we also bring sustainability to people's households. And as you all know, as you can see, that being in this business does mean that you need to have a significant cash flow, that you need to be able to pay your bills and keep the product shelves filled. It cost me $50,000 just to stock this store properly enough to look like we're not empty. And when you don't have money coming in, when you lost as many revenue streams as we have, we lost 3 major revenue streams. We can't serve by the glass, we can't do dinners, and we can't do tastings. So therefore, the things that made us going out of the 5 years we've been in existence no longer exist. Trying to convince people to buy something they never tasted before is only done if they trust you in your reputation. And that's something that we have to continue to invest in. Not only is our technology, but our brand and as well as our inventory. Thank you, we appreciate the opportunity of consideration. And our goal is that when this is all over with, we're standing stronger and we standing tougher. Thank you and welcome to the House of Pure Vin.